Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of probability. And if I talk about the question which is given to us here from this topic, the question tells us if a random variable x follows binomial distribution which is given by b 5 comma p, and further the question tells us if probability at x equals to 0 is equal to probability at x equals 1, then the question asks us to find out the value for probability at x equals to 2 divided by probability at x equals to 3. And if I talk about answer choices that are given, they are first being 1, the second 10, third 25, and the last answer choice 5. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for this question given to us here. So if I talk about the binomial distribution, we know for the binomial distribution that probability that x equals r, it's given by n c r p raised to r q raised to n minus r. That is the binomial distribution given to us, and we know probability of success and probability of failure is equal to 1. So p plus q is equal to 1. So I can also write q as 1 minus p. So I can write this as formula as ncr p raised to r and q is 1 minus p raised to n minus r. So that is the entire thing given to us. Now the question tells us that binomial distribution is given by b 5 comma p. So 5 is nothing but n, and n is the number of trials that you are doing. So you have your value of n as 5. So n basically becomes 5, and once n is equal to 5, you get the understanding here that probability of x equals to r becomes 5cr p raised to r and 1 minus p raised to 5 minus r. So that is the entire thing given to us. Now, we have been told that probability at x equals to 0 and probability at x equals to 1, both of them are equal to each other. So since both of them are equal to each other, let's find out probability at x equals to 0. So instead of r, I'm putting that as 0. So 5c0 p raised to 0 and 1 minus p raised to 5 minus 0, which is 5. So you get 5c0 is 1, p raised to 0 is also 1, and you get 1 minus p raised to 5. And p at x equals to 1. You get that as 5c1, p raised to 1, 1 minus p, 5 minus 1. So you get this as 5c1, which is 5, p raised to 1 is p, and 1 minus p raised to 5 minus 1, which is 4. So you get both of these ideas. Now you have been told that probability at x equals to 0 and probability at x equals to 1, both of them are equal to each other. So I can equate both of them as 1 into 1 into 1 minus p raised to 5 is equal to 5 into p raised to p into 1 minus p raised to 4. Dividing both sides by 1 minus p raised to 4, I can divide both sides by a positive value because anything raised to 4 is always positive. So this gets cancelled, only 1 minus p remains. So you get 1 minus p is equal to 5p, and that basically gives you 1 is equal to 5p plus p, which is 6p, and from here you get p as 1 over 6. So you get the value of p here. Once you get the value of p, you can just find the value of q, which is 1 minus p. So 1 minus 1/6, which is 5 over 6. So you have p, you have q. Now once you have p, once you have q, you can just find out the question that is asking for. The question is asking for the probability at x equals to 2 divided by the probability at x equals to 3. So if I find out probability at x equals to 2 and x equals to 3. So basically it becomes 5c2. So everywhere instead of r you are putting it as 2. Then you have p raised to r and 1 minus p raised to 5 minus r. So p raised to r means p is 1 over 6. So 1 over 6 raised to 2. And the q is 5 over 6. So 1 minus 1 over 6, which is 5 over 6. raised to 5 minus 2. Similarly, for x equals to 3, instead of 2, you will write 3 everywhere. So 5c3, 1 over 6 raised to 3, and 5 over 6 raised to 5 minus 3. So you get this 5c2 is 5 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial. I'm just using the idea of NCR, which is n factorial over r factorial into n minus. And this becomes 5c3, which is again same 5 factorial, 3 factorial, and 2 factorial. So this entire thing gets cancelled out. Now, once this entire thing gets cancelled out, you have 1 over 6 the whole square, 1 over 36, 5 over 6 cubed, so 5 cubed over 6 cubed. Here you get 1 over 6 cubed, so 1 cube over 6 cubed. So this also gets cancelled. And here you have 5 over 6 raised to 2. So 5 squared over 6 squared. So you can cancel 6 squared also. So 5 squared also you can cancel. So you are just left with 5. And now from this entire thing, you get this only 5 left in the numerator. Denominator has only 1 cube left, which is 1. So 5 over 1, that will give you 5 as the answer. And if I talk about the answer choices, the option is D. So D becomes the correct answer here for the question given to us. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions which deals with the ideas of binomial theorem. So we just applied the same formula for binomial theorem, which is NCR, P raised to R into Q raised to N minus R, where probability of success, that is P, and probability of failure, that is Q, the sum of that is equal to total probability, which is 1. So I just solved using that, putting the different values of X, and with the condition given, I got probability of success is 1 over 6 and probability of failures, that is Q, is 5 over 6. Then I just put in the value of X as 2 and 3 in the entire formula, and we got the answer turning out to become 5, which matches with option D. So D becomes the correct answer here. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic, and we are going to continue a series of questions on JEE mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you're enjoying these videos that we are doing every day, please do like the videos as well, and do subscribe to my channel and share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.